Hi, Chef Anthony here at Don's Appliances. Today I'm going to go over your Thermador Emerald series dishwasher. Another great piece. Stainless steel one, can be paneled as well. So we have great controls on the front, and this is a little bit of glass etching, so these are really touch sensitive. So you're probably gonna hold your hand on there or finger on there about a second and a half. Before we get through the settings, we kind of go into the dishwasher and talk about some of the features on here. So the glide rack on the top is a great piece. Let me get it all the way out, but this is really where you want to line your forks and knives up. Put them, kind of, all, signature right here, boom, boom, boom. There's a direct sprayer on the top. It'll spray this whole tray. In this center is kind of the ideal place to put like ladles, spatulas, rubber spoons, wooden spoons, things like that will all live around here, which is another great piece here. We open this up, and everybody, you're gonna have this, and if you don't see it, you have it. Everybody asks me, Chef, what is this? This is, being that they are, a European model, this goes on the very back. See those 3 holes right there? So it can go on there, and this can turn into a direct spray. If you ever needed a direct spray for something like that, other than that, you can probably put it underneath your sink, where everybody else puts them. But if you ever needed to remove these racks and use a direct spray, you have the option with this piece right here. So let's talk about the internal racks right here. So these actually will snap down for you. You could hold wine stems in here, so you could have your wine stem sitting at a 45-degree angle, so all the water runs off. Another great piece. If you ever, you put your knives or sharp objects in the dishwasher, they can lay up here as well, so they're easily grabbed, easily accessible and things like that. So let's pop these down. There are some alternating racks, so these will go down. These tines will go down, and you can put like a bigger bowl, or depending on, what your dishes are or your cup size are, they can sit in here. This is a great way, and this is a super convenient to, improve the longevity, because a lot of times we're just jamming things in here. This is when tines chip and kind of rust. So with these alternates and these convertible tines, we like to call them, kind of makes life real convenient. If you see the tabs on the side right here, so if I click these tabs like this, so if we hold both of these in and we have some weight on here, we can rack it up or rack it down 3 positions. So if we want to keep it higher for shorter plates and glasses, and we have taller plates on the bottom, or if we have short plates on the bottom, we could rack this real low to put, higher plates on the top, so we're not really bending and going into the unit for everything. So it really gives you some adjustment and some height options. Right here, everybody asks, can I put the little things in here? Is it a drawer? No, this is actually where the soap will dispense out. So the soap will dispense in here and it will disperse through the machine. So keep this free and clear on every run, okay? Being that I talked about the soap, here's where your soap goes. So your pods will go in here, we'll slide it down right here. We'll open this up, and this is where our rinse aid will live, and depending on how much rinse aid you use and things like that, should last you, probably a month or 2 depending on usage, but the front controls will beep red and show you when you need rinse aid. So let's talk about this. Let's slide this out. There is extra cutlery here, but if you're using this, I tell customers to remove this outright and you don't need it. You could use this whole area for like 13x9 pans, Pyrex bowls, larger items that you need washed go in really well. Some adjustable tines on the fronts here as well, for a convertible convenience needs. This is really what we have to look into. Let me pull this guy out. This is your triple filter. So this will get all the fine particles from your glasses, from your forks, knives, Tupperware, things like that. Really all the film and things will get rinsed off. This is a once a month thing, so just under some hot water, just soak it or drench it in your sink for a little bit, and it will get all the fine particles out. Kind of keep your dishwasher running smooth. This is the only kind of maintenance piece you really need to run, okay? It'll jump back in here, and then we'll just line up the arrows. That's really all we have to do for that. So for the settings, pots and pans is gonna be our heaviest setting. For any frying pan, a stock pot that has some cooked on, a little bit of love on it, we like to call it. The pots and pans are gonna be your most water, your most heat, and your most time. Auto is what we should be using every day in this machine for, mixed loads. When I say mixed loads, I mean glasses, pots, pans, cups, Tupperware, things like that. What it's gonna do, and this is for you people out there that do rinse your dishes before you put it in, there's a turbidity sensor. Oh, this is a light detector in the back, and it's gonna fill up the tank with water, do a once over, and if the water's clear, it knows it's gonna go to a lighter setting. So it's like autopilot for your dishwasher. So if it's heavier, it'll go heavier. If it's lighter, it'll go lighter. Auto is a great feature. So 99% of the time auto. You still have the normal wash in here, but that's probably the last setting that I use, honestly. So hand washes right here. This is great for your delicate items. So if you do have grandma's china or some etched glasses or some older pieces, hand washing is a great feature. It's gonna go lower in heat, so it won't etch as well or patina. So feel free to use that hand wash setting. Quick wash is another great setting I like to talk about. You know, if you use holiday plates and things like that, or you're moving or renovating or things like that, that you know these plates and glasses are clean, they just might have a little dust on them from being in storage or being in a box. Quick setting really runs really well. I tell customers, you know, go quick set, go extra dry, and you should see it in, you know, a quarter of the time to go back on the shelf or to bring those holiday plates out for your festive event. Okay. Next, there is a Wi-Fi, so it's a remote start. If you want to run a remote start, you can download the Home Connect app, download your appliance, and you know, it can be a fully working. Power boost is another one. You know, we can add that power boost to any type of load except the heavy duty. It's already boosted with power. So you do have the half load option. It's going to use less water. It's going to do that mixed load as well, and extra dry for all your Tupperware. Other than that, we really got to worry about just cleaning that triple filter and making sure our racks are positioned correctly. So make sure all the dishes are on a 45, your plates and cups are on a 45, so all the water runs dry, and you should be doing amazing dishes. Enjoy.